Aslin Beer Company's brewing protocols are kind of just do whatever you want. We were tired of things like weird hours at work or long trips away from home and wanted to really start focusing on like a family-centric thing. And we knew the one combining element was our wives. They're all sisters. And so we named the brewery after them, used their maiden name, Aslin, as like this focal point for what it is we do. And really, it's just been growing ever since.
Our original slogan was family crafted Commonwealth beer. So family crafted piece, we're all related somehow. Commonwealth beer, we're supposed to be a community brewery.
We have a strong, collective working relationship, and we all have strengths and weaknesses, but we seem to balance each other out really well.
What models do other breweries use? One beer for every customer and have a style that seems appealing to most people, kind of a thing. And that was definitively like a flagship IPA and a flagship red and a saison and so on and so forth. And we started doing that. We were meeting numbers and projections and doing all the basic business stuff we need to do to keep this place functioning. But at the end of the day, when we're tasting our beers as our own worst critics saying, is it the best? Let's make it definitively, without a question, the best beer we can make. We went back to the drawing board and pulled out these recipes that we did just for ourselves and said, let's brew that.
We made a decision that we wanted to make beers that we liked, and hopefully the consumers liked those beers as well. And it turns out they did. So big beers that we liked were New England style IPAs, and we started making that at home over the past 7 or 8 years. So we said, let's try it down here, no one's doing it. And people loved it.
Essentially what we're doing here on a 2-barrel brew house is an oversized home brew. We can manipulate pretty much the entire process. I think it was just good timing that we have a preference for what we do and how we make things, along with people understanding that the IPA doesn't have to be just West Coast, clean, crisp, and bitter, that it can be fat and super juicy and have a ton of mouthfeel. We just stuck with it, and we're just like, let's get rid of flagships, let's go start knocking out beers we really, really like, and that opened these doors for lines of people waiting to try our beers, and it's extremely humbling. We're going to keep trying to grow this as much as possible and keep Aslin Beer Company in this community as long as we can.
passamos a vida a ouvir. O saber não ocupa lugar. E para saber é preciso aprender. Primeiro, ensinaram-nos a andar e a falar. Já capazes de caminhar pelo nosso próprio pé, descobrimos que ainda há coisas mais interessantes para aprender. Rir, ouvir música, sair com os amigos ou conquistar uma miúda. Na vida, aprende-se a fazer muita coisa e nós aprendemos a fazer cerveja. A fazê-la melhor, mais aromática e muito mais intensa. Começamos com uma ideia simples. Oferecer ao consumidor uma experiência através de um abecedário de letras que despertasse o mesmo interesse e paixão que nós temos por cerveja. Com isso, adivinhem só, acabamos por ajudar a escrever uma nova página da história do mundo cervejeiro em Portugal. A letra nasceu idiota, por isso não estamos cá para brincadeiras. Se é para fazer cerveja, então vamos fazê-la a sério. Selecionamos os melhores ingredientes para depois elevar a combinação do malte e do lúpulo à perfeição. Tentamos alcançar cervejas únicas através do equilíbrio entre o amargor, sabor e aroma. Cervejas mais intensas, com caráter e personalidade, com diferentes cores e sabores, todas originais, todas diferentes, todas únicas. Preservamos os métodos artesanais na produção das nossas cervejas e juntamos a criatividade e a paixão. Sim, bebemos muita cerveja, fazemos muitos amigos durante o processo e fazemos tudo para assegurar a qualidade dos nossos produtos. Não somos propriamente meninos de couro, por isso soltamos o abecedário à nossa maneira. Fazemos experiências, exploramos novos sabores e novas abordagens. É com este espírito que vamos continuar a contar a nossa história. As nossas cervejas não são feitas só para si. São feitas para o A, para o B, para o C e para todos aqueles que se atrevem a aprender a gostar de cerveja.